Libra, welcome to Aether Tarot. Welcome back if you're returning. And if you're new here, we're doing a general collective reading for you today. So just take what resonates, leave the rest behind, flip and switch the roles if you need to. But don't try and make anything fit if it's not your story. So, all right, first card out. We've got the grapes. Time to go out and have fun. It's kind of, this feels like, you know, an abundant time. This feels like a celebratory time. Feels like something to celebrate. Something just almost like you've overcome a difficult time, or you've overcome something in your life. And maybe it's just, I feel like it's time to really like appreciate how far you've come. Start to, look back and be grateful, like, because we're always still at a point where we want to be at the next point. We're always wanting to move forward, but sometimes we've got to stop and appreciate like everything that we've been through and how far our life has gone, and it's still here and you're still shining. We've got the temptation will test you with the apple. So I feel like the temptation, or somebody is trying to tempt you and test you. And this could come up when you're out having fun. Like there could be a temptation when you're out that tests you. And the testing is like, I don't feel like it's something new. I think the temptation is to fall back into things that you've already, moved past and overcome. But, this is a snake. So this could be somebody who isn't in your life anymore, or somebody trying to come back in, somebody you've already gotten over or already left behind, or circumstances. And it's like somebody can only test you when they're trying to hit on your weaknesses, or, those whatever's not working maybe in your life right now, your fears, your vulnerabilities. Somebody's going to try and come in and get you tempted in a vulnerable situation, or offer you this beautiful juicy red apple when you're really 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 hungry. And yeah, so we've got the torch though: spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. And I feel like this is what's having you grow and, keep leveling up and getting past these temptations, getting through these hard times. I mean, there may not be hard times, but if there are hard times, I feel like this is awakening and developing in you more and more and more. And it's helping you to put everything together, like put all the pieces together, why everything has always gone the way it's gone, like how I feel like your spiritual development helps you kind of unravel all the confusion and everything that's kind of led to this point in your life. And this is in the center of your spread. So this is like really, I feel like right now this is shining a light for you on all that has transpired, and it's like it's creating that enlightenment. It's making it easier to figure everything out, and to figure out who you are and what kind of life you want, and who you want in your life, and who's a fit and who's not. We've got the wind chimes, peace and harmony. So I feel like you're the spiritual development and the changes you're making in your life due to this understanding and awareness is what's creating this peace and harmony. It's like you're getting all the drama out of your life, all of the like noise. All of the noise that was like, it's like that noise that's, that really hard, brash, heavy kind of music, as opposed to like that calm and peaceful, harmonious music. It's like you're changing the way that the music, the notes are in your life. We've got wealth. Nothing else to say about that, but it's like as soon as this peace and harmony comes in, look, now we've got wealth. And we've got last card out though, we've got the mountain, a major challenge to overcome. So maybe there's a major challenge to overcome with your wealth, but then the wealth comes first. So maybe the challenge comes after you get your money, or after something starts turning around with your wealth. Now, wealth isn't always pertaining to money. This could be, you know, spiritual wealth. This could be abundance in any kind of way. But I'm feeling like it's more material wealth. So yeah, and then major challenge to overcome. So this could be the challenge of like what you spend it on, what you invest in. This could be transforming your relationship with money too. And that could be the challenge that you're looking to face. So the bottom of the deck, we've got the Nest. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. And so I feel like that's kind of your guiding light. Like I think that's how you're starting to make your decisions. Like what fits into an emotionally secure and loving family, what doesn't. It's like family is your highest priority, and guarding that peace and harmony that you have within your family, and whatever doesn't fit into that, it's got to go. I feel like that is kind of like the measurement, like how you measure the people, the situations in your life, like what makes what's going to like fit and what's not, what's going to destroy like the happy, harmonious family that you have. I don't think you're going to let any, you know, energies in that can like present a threat to that. So, okay. Time to go out and have fun. Well, let's see. Great. They've got the High Priestess, first card out. It's like, I feel like you're getting a really healthy balance between your light and dark side. Like you can have that responsible, mature family life, work life, all of that. But you can also let your hair down and you can go out and you can enjoy yourself and you can have fun, but in a healthy way too. Like I don't think I think you're being guided to balance things out a bit more. Like maybe you have been all work no play for a while. Or, you know, let's see. I feel like, okay, so we got the Fool in reverse. It's like there's some hesitation to, you know, starting, you know, this new chapter of your life. This is also coming up under Temptation Will Test You. So I feel like it's tempting to fall back into the old ways, the bad habits, somebody maybe trying to come back in, you know. There might be something about that which, you know, makes you feel, they could be like trying to offer you security where you feel like you don't have some, but, you know, you're really hesitant to doing this. You're tempted to maybe go back to some other way and not move on and start again, you know, on your own. Maybe you don't feel prepared, you don't feel ready, you don't feel capable of doing things on your own. But in this High Priestess energy, like you're extremely intuitive, you've really ascended. We got the Hermit at the bottom of the deck. So the Hermit with the High Priestess, like maybe you just wanting to spend some time on your own right now because you're going through this ascension and you're really like tapping in and it's uncomfortable. All ascension symptoms are uncomfortable, but I feel like somebody here just wants to be alone right now, to mull things over, to think things through. We've got the Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Pentacles in the upright, and I feel like you're in this energy too. Like you're starting this new cycle. I feel like this temptation is maybe something coming around like your love life, your sex life, love life especially. Something that, you know, where you've felt juggled, or you're kind of juggling whether or not you stay in something or just make this fresh breakaway. Because you're not feeling ready or you're not feeling prepared to do something on your own. But, you know, you're being spiritually guided here. And so you're in this hermit energy, just kind of like not... I feel like the advice is it is time for you to go out and have fun like you haven't been. You've been in this hermit energy. And, I just saw that 8 of Wands. So it's like something is changing for you or coming in for you really fast. And I feel like maybe this ascension is happening for you really fast. I feel like you're being nudged to go out and have some fun. But maybe, I don't know. Maybe you've been isolating yourself a little bit. Clarify again, the High Priestess to the Hermit. Yeah. You haven't been choosing to do this. You haven't been choosing to like balance things out, or you don't know how to go about doing this anymore. Maybe with all the people that, you know, aren't in your life anymore that you've ascended through and past, you're you may have left limited options for you to like to go out and you know, for people. This could be like, look, I want to go out and have fun, but, you know, the only people I used to go out with are people I don't associate with anymore. And so you're kind of like, well, I can't do this. Maybe you feel like you don't have the choice to. Maybe you don't feel like you have the time or the support or the resources to go out and have fun. Something that, yeah, you're not making a choice about. So... you know, as much as you're going to be tested, and I feel like the test is you maybe spending some time on your own, staying single, having this adventure on your own. But look, it's going to be a success. You're going to be extremely successful with it. You've got the 6 of Wands here. So I feel like you just got to sort of feel into it and just give something a go. Give something a go. That I feel like this is, you're doing something you've never done before. Or you're at a point where doing it now, it's like it's been a long time, or yeah. You're feeling unprepared or unsupported or something like this, but you know, right, actually you have a ton of support. A ton of supporters here, like going, go you. You know, you like get on that horse, hold your head high, celebrate what you've overcome. So, you know, I just really do feel like there's a bit of celebration going on here. Like, go out and celebrate, go out and have some fun, enjoy what challenges you've overcome in life and how far you've come. And I feel like this too makes me think that every time you overcome this fear or this insecurity or this feeling like I can't do something, every time you actually do it, when you thought you couldn't do it alone, or you thought you couldn't be on your own, it's like you can celebrate these wins every time. Like, I feel like you're going to do it anyway, and you're going to prove it to yourself over and over and over, and you're going to start celebrating your life, celebrating yourself, celebrating your strength, celebrating your success in this way. So clarify the Fool in reverse to the 6 of... Now, there could be some confusion about all the things that there is to do. You could be coming in and out of, like, I feel like you're in a bit of a topsy-turvy, like you don't feel prepared because there's all these things that you don't know how to do. But it's like, in one moment, you don't feel like you know how to do, I don't know, life on your own. Or you don't know how to get, learn things or get things done. You're in the state of confusion, but you're actually having a success in everything you do. Everything you put your mind to. So I feel like you're going to and from that, excited, happy, success side of things. I think you actually are having a success in this, just this feeling of not knowing, or this feeling of confusion is kind of in your mind. But I feel like that's also the temptation too that could be coming in. Somebody is wanting you to feel confused, wanting you to feel like you need them, you'll be more successful with them or in that situation than you are, you know, on your own. So I don't know, we've got the Magician here. It's like you're manifesting to, you know, this enlightenment. You're manifesting this, like you have a lot of, you're masterful in this awareness and this understanding. You're becoming more and more masterful. You have all the tools in your kit. Like you have everything that it takes to be, to get what you want, to develop and enlighten yourself, and to work it all out, and to manifest what you want. Clarify the Magician. Yeah. And I feel like your development and what you're manifesting is to completely, you know, remove yourself from the past, to be completely over it, to be emotionally disconnected from it, to have moved past it, to have the past out of your life. That's what you're manifesting, to move on. I don't feel like you are stuck in it, like emotionally, but maybe there's some circumstances that are still lingering that you wanna get out of those. But I feel like this spiritual development and awareness is what's helping you emotionally move forward from the past. Clarify again. Yeah. I feel like there's been a lot of conflict, inner conflict and outer conflict. And I feel like somebody's trying to come in or come back in and keep creating conflict, and you're just like pushing it away. All the time, pushing it away. We've got a King of Pentacles in reverse at the bottom of the deck, and a Queen of Cups in reverse at the bottom of the deck. It's like, I feel like this King of Pentacles is, you know, just wants to keep you in a reverse state, and this Queen of Cups in reverse. This person keeps coming in, creating this conflict. Well, this could be a couple, a married couple, that are creating conflict in your life, and you're sitting here just going like, go away, go away. You've already emotionally disconnected with the 8 of Cups. You've walked away from a situation, and now that you've walked away from these people, they just all they want to do is come back in. All they want to do is come back in and create conflict. They're like, how dare you walk away from me? So, but, you know, I think you just keep pushing forward. You're just pushing forward anyway. You could always also have like a High Priestess energy around you or in your life that gives you guidance, that helps you unravel and shine a light on what's been going on or what you've been dealing with in life. You could be getting guidance through tarot readings with this High Priestess energy. Could be like giving you some insight into things that you weren't able to see, or information that you didn't know firsthand. So we've got a 3 of Cups coming up under peace and harmony. It's like, you know, catching up with friends, having some of that social time. This is kind of starting to head into your future position, or this is something you're wanting. Maybe this is what you're manifesting as, you know, happy times, social times. We've got the Ace of Wands. This is something you desire, something you're passionate about, something that you're kind of been with the Hangman hanging out to do. You want to go hang out with these friends. It could be 3 or more people that you're wanting to hang out with. Let's clarify again the 3 of Cups to the Ace of Wands. Got a 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. So it's like, you could just be catching up with some friends at home, like not really going out, dressing up, going to fancy places, but just like getting that social time, maybe with going over to a friend's place or then coming over to your place, something like that. Maybe your friends that you're seeing, or these people are people you connect well with, but maybe they don't share the same kind of lifestyle as you, or you know, this way, you know, you're catching up on the cheap or something, like just doing something small at home, because maybe, you know, there isn't the funds to go out and do something expensive or elaborate, but you're just, you know, you're happy with this anyway. So we have a 2 of Cups in the reverse showing up under the wealth. So this is like a relationship breakup that's affecting your wealth, or that your wealth, your money is, you know, caught up in this relationship. I feel like this is a past relationship, but this is in your future position, meaning like something to do with the money that's involved in this relationship is it's something you're gonna like be dealing with in the near future. Something here, something about it. This could be like a divorce or something. It feels held up, or it feels like it's changing directions, or something is not going the way you originally planned it to go. So 10 of Wands in the reverse. This is like feeling really overburdened by whatever this change of situation is. Really overburdened with dealing with it. I feel like dealing with it. But at the same time, with this 8 of Pentacles, I feel like you're becoming really masterful with how to deal with it. You could be getting new work, or going back to work, or just working really hard right now to be able to get this dealt with, or maybe as a way to just take your mind off things, because this is a burden, and it's the only... This could also relate to this confusion in your life. Like, this could be the burden that you feel unprepared to go it alone with. Like, how am I, you know, this could be one of the challenges you don't feel ready to tackle on your own. But you're really, really masterful. I don't think you're giving yourself credit for what you're good at and how good you are at making money. Maybe this is something that you're doubting yourself about. But I feel like this is something that this 8 of Pentacles, I feel like this is something that is going to tie all this in. Like, there's something that's overburdening you about, you know, could even be like a work relationship. And we've got this 3 of Pentacles out here. So this is the major challenge to overcome. Like, once again, I think the biggest challenge to overcome has got something to do with your money, something to do with your work. Could be getting into something new here. This is like a new enterprise, a new project, a new business, a new career. And I feel like you've been really stuck. Like something, and really defensive as well. And stuck in a 2 of Swords about it. Like, there's something you've been procrastinating on when it comes to starting. And I feel like there's this limitation. This is the biggest challenge you've got. And this is out here in your future position. Like, your biggest challenge you've got is to do with starting something you've been procrastinating on. And it's something you want. But, like, there's like a real walls up, defensive. It's like you've got this huge challenge in about... I feel like it's this fear of failing. Like, you're super, super defensive and procrastinating on this. How long have you been procrastinating on it? You're in this huge 2 of Swords about it. Like, it's really, really heavy on you doing this. I feel like once you overcome this challenge, you're going to have the hugest breakthrough. The hugest breakthrough. Because we've got the Wheel of Fortune out here in the upright with the Queen of Pentacles, and this is where you're being guided to be. This came out right at the start, like flipped out of the deck when we were with the High Priestess and the full energy. So I feel like this is somebody who is, I feel like you're more prepared than you give yourself credit for. Like, you're more successful and well equipped and masterful than you give yourself credit for. But there's something in your mind about doing something on your own, and you're massively procrastinating. And this is what's keeping you stuck. And this is what's keeping you from proving to yourself how masterful you are and how talented you are and how skilled you are. Maybe it's like something that you used to do in the past and you haven't proven it to yourself for a long time, but there is some massive, I feel like it's a limited belief system, because even this Fool in reverse, I feel like that is just how you feel, but that is not the truth. Like, I feel like you get on just fine on your own. I feel like you can do anything you want to do. You can do anything you don't know how to do. I think you just figure it out. You ask a few questions, you get the help you need, you get the advice you need, you learn. I think you're very talented, you're very successful. And maybe you've been convinced for so long that you're not. But see, all of this is changing for you now anyway, because you're getting all of this perspective, all of this light is shining on, you know, your awakening and your understanding, and you're seeing how masterful you are. I think too, I feel like somebody here is starting to realize how talented and how powerful they are. Like, I feel like you're actually awakening to your gifts with the Magician here. Like, you're starting to realize how gifted you are, and that you've just had all of this past conflict and everything around you that's been blocking you. And the temptation of going back to the old ways is simply the temptation of, you know, not needing to figure things out that confuse you. I don't feel like it's loneliness or anything like that. I feel like it's more of a security thing. But it's a false sense of security because you're extremely masterful. You've probably done more than you think on your own, but there's a huge breakthrough that needs to happen out here. Huge breakthrough. And I feel like it's somewhere around your belief in yourself and your capacity to make money, something like that. Or a project that you've, you know, avoided starting, something you've been sitting on your hands with, not making a decision, not choosing to get up and go, like run with it. That's where I think that it sits right now. And just because this is in your future position doesn't mean this isn't being here the whole time. This is just like everything else kind of clears out, and there's no other, you get to this peace and harmony, and then this is the only thing left to deal with. This is really the biggest challenge to overcome in your life. But this has been around this whole time, but maybe it wasn't as prevalent as it is when you're out here on your own, doing it on your own. And perhaps in the past you had somebody else, which meant that this challenge wasn't even a challenge. Like, it wasn't just up to you in the past, but now it's up to you. And so that presents it as a much, you know, heavier challenge. But it's all still just perspective in your mind, like perspective, sorry. But yeah, the biggest challenge I think for you is just getting started. Because everything points to how masterful and successful you will be. And you already are. But there's some limited belief system here. It's like, if you never start, then you never have to face the possibility of failure. It's something like that. But, you know, Libra, don't be a scaredy cat. You're being a scaredy cat. Okay, we've got surrender to the divine. Who had this recently? Somebody had this recently, and it was yesterday. And as soon as they surrender, their life takes off like crazy. Taurus, I believe. It might have been Taurus. Anyway, we've got hold your vision. I feel like you have a vision for this, but it's like maybe you've thought about something so long in your mind that you've built it up to be like you've created your own anxiety about it. So hold your vision, fixed moon, and we've got the end of a tough cycle approaches. So I really think that as soon as you start, that's the end of that tough cycle. As soon as you overcome this major challenge, it's like you disempower, like the power that this fear has over you just like evaporates, is what I think. Like you need to prove it to yourself out here. You need to start. So, fixed moon. There are two main possibilities with this card. The first is that you need to stand firm in whatever situation you're in. The second, very different interpretation, is that something is stuck. That could well be referring to the situation you're asking about. If that's the case, have a think about what you can do to grease the wheels so that events move forward. If you are you being stubborn? If so, that's great, because if you really want things to change, there's a solution. Stop digging in your heels. Stop procrastinating. Be the one to break the deadlock. With two interpretations for this card, it's up to you to decide what's going on and which meaning applies to you. This offers up a chance for some self-reflection. Attune to the moon, yes. Just say the word a lot and see how it feels. Additional meanings for this card: staying power, faith, or patience are needed. Someone needs to back down. Avoid stagnation. A personal or professional relationship will be enduring. In astrology, there are three quadruplicities: cardinal, fixed, and mutable. The fixed signs are Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. The fixed signs can be stubborn, so anything that's just starting as you draw this card may well last longer. Remember, we each have all the star signs in our chart. So there's no judgment when we say that while it's admirable how much staying power the fixed signs have, they can also be obstinate. So I just feel like whatever there is here that you haven't started, that you've been procrastinating on, as soon as you do, like it says, it's going to be enduring. But you really need to avoid the stagnation. There's a massive breakthrough to be had here just by getting started. Just by starting, letting these defenses down. Whatever's like having you feel. I'm really getting like it's the fear of failure, like not thinking something's going to work, not starting so that you don't have to, it doesn't have to. You're not taking any risks so long as you don't start, but I feel like you are. Like this is massively impacting your self-expression and your life, and possibly your money too. But this feels like a dream out here. This, something you've dreamed about to the point where it's now holding you back. But I feel like you just also need to surrender to the divine. Know that you're always guided. Know that you're protected. Know that you're always looked after. So just make a small start. And trust that you will trust in the divine, that they will show you the path, that they will light your way, that they are putting you on and keeping you on the right track. Like have that mindset, have that faith. So Libra, this is your reading. I hope the messages were helpful. And if you like the video, please hit that like button. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Help this community to grow. And I'll be back in 4 days with another reading for you. So keep your notification bell on. Thank you for the comments, the confirmations, the likes, and the subscribes. Thanks so much. it really helps, that support. So keep them coming. And yeah, until we talk again, take care of you, and bye for now.